Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and talk to you a little bit about my skincare regimen. So I do suffer with acne. I'm 52 years old. Most of us think that acne is a teenager problem, but it is not a teenager problem because I have suffered with acne throughout my entire life. And more importantly, I suffer with cystic acne. And I'm going to give you a definition of cystic acne I found online. It says cystic acne occurs when bacteria, it's a pimple, but it occurs when bacteria causes inflammation deep in the skin, causing large cysts that are filled with fluid. Now, the person asks the question, will it go away on its own? Just like a regular pimple, it comes to a head, you can pop it or whatever you do to get rid of your pimples. Cystic acne doesn't go away by itself. It sits there and sits there and sits there and sits there. So right here, I do still have a little bit of hyperpigmentation. That was a cystic pimple. It was on my face. I can remember all the way back to August. I'm not exactly sure when it appeared, but I know it was there for months and months and months and months. So I did do a treatment and I was able to get rid of it. I had to get very aggressive with it. So here I'm going to show you the process of me getting in there, because it's zigged down in the skin. It's hard and it feels like a pimple on top of a pimple on top of a pimple. So I'm going to show you what I did. Well, I'm not going to show you what I did yet. I'm going to show you the process of me attempting to get rid of this pimple. So this is day 2. I shouldn't have touched it, but this is day 2 with my little friend of me doing my treatment. It's still there, but it has turned really hard and it's a little dark. So it looks like my treatment is working. I'll be back on day 3. Hopefully, I hope I remember to record, but this is day 2. So this is day 3 of my fight with my little friend. And I told y'all, it looks like I'm winning. This is day 3. So I'll keep you guys updated and let you know how long it took for me to get rid of. I don't know if this is a pet or what it is, my stalker. This is my stalker. I'll let you guys know. So this is day 4. This is my little friend. It's a little dark in here, but I hope you can see it. It has turned hard, like it's crusting over, but there's still a little bit of bacteria in there. I think I said this, but it's day 4 and we're going to keep on fighting, but it looks like I'm winning. So this is day 5. And as you can see, it looks like it came to a head, but I'm not going to bust it. I want to kill the bacteria because I don't know if I said this before. Earlier in the week, when it was itching, I hit it and a piece of the top of it came off, and then next thing you know, there was another little pimple over here. So I'm just going to let it die, but it's taking a long time. It's dying slow. Anyway, I'll come back on day 6 and let y'all know what's happening. So today is day 6 that I've been fighting with my stalker, and it's hard. There is less bacteria in there, and you can see that it has come to more of a head. I really want to get that out of there, but I'm not going to do it, because if I do break the skin on this, it is going to cause more bumps around because it is cystic. So I'm just going to continue on with my treatment. I really was hoping that it would be gone by now, but it isn't. But it still looks like I'm winning. So I'll be back on day 7 to let you guys know what's happening. So I don't know if it's day 6 or 7, but I think it's day 6, and got another one coming here. But it's hard. It looks like it's ready to fall off. So I'll keep you guys updated. So this is still the same day, and I normally show you guys before I wash my face, because sometimes after I wash my face it gets inflamed. So when I came and washed my face, I did mistakenly hit it, so it started to open. It opened, and I ended up getting the bacteria out of there, and it's pretty flat. Before it was feeling like there was a bump on top of a bump on top of a bump, and all of it was hard. But when that top layer came off, it wasn't hard at all. It was actually very wet. You can see it's still bleeding a little bit. But I just did my regimen. Now we're off to the healing process. Yay! So this is 2 days later, and I think it's healing up pretty good. Hey guys, so this is about a week later, and this is the final result of that treatment. And as you can see, I won! Yay! So I am going to come let you guys know about my treatment and everything. So stay tuned. So hey guys, so I wanted to go into my skincare regimen and my treatment plan that I use to get rid of this pimple and to control my acne. So lately I haven't been really doing my regimen the way I normally do. I don't normally get acne, but you know, if you don't stick to your treatments, your body will revert to what was happening before. So the first thing that I do is I make sure that I wash my face with a white washcloth. I don't know if the dyes and other washcloths with colors causes acne, but that's what I do in order to make sure that I'm keeping my regimen for my face as natural as possible. Okay, now we'll go into the soap. The soap that I use is the Dr. Bronner's. Is it Bronner? Yeah, Dr. Bronner's Pure Castille soap, the Peppermint. This is it. Now, I have to put a disclaimer in here. I'm not a healthcare professional. Well, I am a healthcare professional, but I'm not a doctor. So I'm not able to give medical advice. I'm just telling you guys what works for me. So, the reason why I like this soap pretty much is that it's organic. It's organic. That's it. I feel like it cleans my skin better than anything else. It's organic. It doesn't have any chemicals. The next thing that I use is Seabrezze. Hold on one second. Let me go grab it to show you guys. So the astringent that I use is Seabrezze, and this is the one. And the reason why I use this one is because it doesn't have any of that salicylic acid. I don't know how to say it, but it's what aspirin is made out of. And most astringents that I found do have that product in it. So Astringent is formulated to remove excess oil from the skin. That's basically what it does, but when you put it on, it does get deep into your pores and it kills bacteria. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that other acid. Let me get the definition. Give me 1 second. So it's salicylic acid, and it's a beta hydroxy acid, and they use it in a lot of products for acne. It's saying it helps to shed dead cells from the top layer of the skin by decreasing redness and swelling. It's supposed to speed the healing for pimples, but for me, it didn't do anything but irritate my acne. So that's the reason why I use Seabrezze, because it doesn't have that in it. I'm not sure. Let me see. It does have. There isn't many chemicals in here. Let me see. It has water, alcohol, glycerin, camphor, fragrance, Eugenea. It has clove, leaf oil, eucalyptus oil, and the dye to cause it to be blue. But this works for me. That's part of my regimen. So I just take a little bit of this on a cotton ball, put it all over my face. I let it dry down. The next thing that I use is tea tree oil. And I am going to put another disclaimer here. For those of you who have sensitive skin, tea tree oil does burn. It will burn your skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I would start off with a mixture of 75% water, 25% tea tree oil. You can put it in a little container and use it that way. So again, tea tree oil does burn, so be careful. Do not use it straight out of the bottle. I'm able to use it straight out of the bottle when I do have sensitive skin, but I've been using it for years, and it definitely helps to control acne without any doubt in my mind. I just take this bottle, I turn it upside down, I put a couple of drops on a cotton ball, I put it all over my face, and I let it dry. It isn't oily or greasy. It soaks right into your skin, and it gets in there and it kills bacteria. So you can look online and for the properties of tea tree oil, but tea tree oil is one of the best oils out there. It's a boss. It's a boss to me. So again, be careful. The next thing that I use, back to the tea tree oil. Also, fellas, it's good for razor bumps. You know, with the razor bumps, you do get bacteria under the skin, which causes the swelling and that pus. Tea tree oil helps you to avoid razor bumps, and it also helps to get that hair out of there. So this is not only for the ladies, it's good for the fellas as well. The next thing I use, and this skincare regimen I have been doing for about 6 years, and I haven't had any issues. The only time I really have an issue is when I don't follow my regimen like I'm supposed to. The next thing I use is this. It's Neutrogena on the spot acne treatment. And I put it on my hand and I put it all over my face. I know it's on the spot acne treatment, but I don't spot treat my acne. I treat my whole entire face so I can avoid getting acne. I hope that makes sense. So this one, is benzoyl peroxide. It has benzoyl peroxide in it. It's an acne medication. If you like to Google benzoyl peroxide, it's spelled BENZOYL and it used to be a very popular product. I don't know why they stopped using that inside of acne treatments and started using that other acid that we talked about earlier. But this works for me. The other acid for African American skin, it isn't good. It isn't good. It irritates the skin. So I have one more step, and that final step is some type of moisturizer. Always use moisturizers that are oil free. And for me, the moisturizer that I use on my face has to be a some type of fade cream. And it isn't a fade cream because I'm trying to lighten my skin. Because fade creams don't lighten the skin. The creams that lighten the skin are lighteners. And you can see my skin is the same color. My face is the same color as the rest of me. So that one is gone. But the fade creams, to me, it moisturizes my skin and it helps me fight the hyperpigmentation. You'll be able to see, well, you were able to see before how dark this was. And it's much lighter, but now it's probably about 2 weeks since I recorded that last section. And the only reason why because the fade cream normally only takes about 2 weeks to get rid of the hyperpigmentation. The reason why this is still here is because, like I said, I haven't been sticking to my regimen like I normally do. So I'm getting back into it. So if you have acne prone skin, one of your kids has acne prone skin, grandkids, whatever it is, you can try this regimen and hopefully it'll work for you the way it works for me. I just wanted to come on today and let you guys know how I control the acne in my skin. And I hope you can use this information that I'm sharing, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.